What's up guys, my name is Ace, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at score streaks in Black Ops Cold War, and more specifically, all the ways that you can maximize the amount of score that you're earning so that you can earn streaks faster and more effectively in this game. And we're just going to dive right into it here. Obviously, the most effective way for earning streaks in Cold War is to actually go on a kill streak. And I'm sure this is no surprise to anyone, but I'm still going to give you guys the recap here before we get into all of the other little methods of earning extra score. Essentially, the higher the streak you go on in the same life, the more score bonus you're going to get for each kill, and this streak bonus will reset when you end up dying. And here is the current list of bonus score, at least in Domination. This applies to most game modes, if not all. There might be some variance in some game modes, though. But you can see if you're just getting a 2 or 3 kill streak, each one of those kills is only going to give you an extra 25 score. However, once you get to a 5 kill streak, this is where it really jumps up to 500. And then you can see the trend there as you work your way up to 10 kills. At a 10 kill streak, you get 2,000 extra score, which is a massive jump. And then every kill after that's going to be 500 extra score per kill, which is a ton, with the exception being every multiple of 5, where you're going to get a different bonus that you can see there. So for most people, I'm sure this is just a recap. You already knew about this. This is the most effective way, and I'm going to tell you that right up front here. If you are trying to get more streaks, quite simply, you have to go on kill streaks. However, the rest of the tips that I'm going to be sharing in today's video are a bunch of little things that, especially when you start combining them, they really do add up throughout a match, and they will often make the difference between earning that highest streak that you're going for and not earning that highest streak. So let's move on to the first thing that will help you boost your score throughout a match. This is something I covered about a week or two ago, and this is the Assassin perk. And just a quick recap of that perk, I'm not going to go into as much detail as I did in that video. Essentially, when an enemy is on a streak, anything above a 1 kill streak, so if they've gotten 2 kills in a row in the same life or more, instead of showing up as a regular dot on the minimap, they're going to end up showing up as a crosshair. And when you kill that player that's on a streak, you will get bonus score for that particular kill. And the amount of bonus score that you get depends on how big of a streak that player was on when you killed them. So if they're on a 2 kill streak, you get 100 bonus score, 3 kill streak, 150, 4 kill streak, 200, and that trend just keeps continuing from there. And when it comes to this one, even though it's largely out of your hands, you can't really control how much of a streak that enemy player is on when you kill them. This is the type of thing where you can sort of just set it on your class, and it's just always working for you in the background. You're going to be frequently killing people that are at least on a 2 or 3 kill streak throughout a match, and that score really does add up over time. So this is the first method I have for you guys that will really help you boost your score throughout a match. And with this one, it's nice because you don't even really have to actively do anything. You just set it on your class and continue playing like normal. Now on top of this, there is another perk that you can use that will help boost your score, but I'm going to cover it later in the video just because it will make more sense for me to cover it later in the video, so just remember that. Now let's move into equipment. Equipment can also help you boost your score throughout a match. And the first examples of this are the stun or flashbang grenades. With these, for every time you get a hit on an enemy player, so you either stun or flash them, you get 15 score per player that you stun. So if you happen to throw a stun into a room and there's 3 enemies in there, that's 45 extra score just for throwing that in there. And then on top of this, for every enemy you kill that is still stunned or flashed, you will get a bonus 25 score on top of that. So again, in that situation, you throw that stun grenade in, let's just say you stun 3 enemy players, that's 45 bonus score just for getting the stun hit in the first place, and then an extra 75 score, assuming you kill all of them while they're still stunned or flashed, for a total of 120 bonus score on top of all the score you're getting for killing those players. And again, this is one of those situations where it might not seem like much if you're just looking at an individual situation, but when you think of all the times you get a hit marker with a stun grenade, or all the times you kill somebody that you've stunned, that score can definitely add up throughout a match, and it may end up getting you an extra 500 to 1,000 score by the end of the game. And that's often enough to push you over that edge of earning that highest score streak that you're going for. Additionally, another piece of equipment that's pretty good for getting extra score is the decoy, surprisingly. With this one, any enemy that you kill that's within a certain range of the decoy, I don't know the exact range of this, it appears to be about like 10 to 15 meters or so. That's just a rough estimate though. Any enemy that's within that proximity that you kill will give you a bonus 25 score. So that one can also be somewhat effective for earning some extra score. Now of course, with this equipment, you can combine this with the Quartermaster perk, which is also a tier 2 perk. And then every 25 seconds, you're going to be replenishing that equipment so you can just continue throwing these stuns or decoys out there and continue piling up this score from it. But since this is in tier 2 and it's competing with Assassin, I would say Assassin is generally going to net you much more bonus score throughout a match than Quartermaster would with all of these replenishing stuns and stuff. Now, as for the next effective method of earning extra score throughout a match, this is using certain score streaks. Most importantly, there are 3 score streaks that are really effective for giving you that boost to the higher end streaks, and the first 2 are pretty simple, the spy plane or the counter spy plane. With these ones, you're going to get a bonus 25 score for every kill that you get while that counter spy plane or spy plane is up in the air. I should also mention that it's the same with the harp. If you call a harp in, you get plus 25 score for every kill while the harp is up, but I consider that more to be like a higher end streak that you're aiming for rather than a streak that you're using to try and get to another higher end streak. But in either case, all of these streaks are great for getting that little bit of extra bonus score for every kill that you get while they're active. Additionally, though, we do have one other really key streak that is amazing for ensuring that you get to those high-end streaks. This is the War Machine. The War Machine is a very unique streak because any kill that you get with the War Machine, it will count the same as if you're getting a kill with your gun. And what this means is you get all of those streak bonuses. So if you manage to get your 10th kill with a War Machine, you're getting that 2,000 bonus score for that kill. Whereas if you were on a 9 kill streak and your helicopter got a kill, for instance, that kill doesn't count toward your streak bonus. That just gives you a standard amount of score for that kill, and it's not very much. I think it's only like plus 50. So the War Machine is an excellent choice, and in my opinion, you should hold off with the War Machine until you've already got a few kills under your belt within that life, then call your War Machine in, just to maximize your odds of using that War Machine to get up to like at least a 10 kill streak, for instance, so that you get that massive score boost. But moving on from there, let's now move into a really important section of this video, and this is the field upgrades. Field upgrades are excellent tools that can help you build up extra score throughout a match, but some of them are far more effective than others. So like a proximity mine, for instance, that's not very good at getting you bonus score. That's instead just maybe going to get you an extra kill every now and then, which doesn't really add up much throughout a match. So instead, we're just going to focus on the 3 most effective field upgrades if you're just looking to maximize the amount of score that you're getting in a match. And the first 2 that we're going to look at, they work pretty much the same when it comes to bonus score, is the jammer and the field mic. Now both of these actually have the exact same radius, so they're equal in that sense. And essentially, if you kill an enemy that's within proximity of your jammer or your field mic, you will get 25 bonus score. And the really nice thing about these field upgrades in comparison to a lot of the other field upgrades is these ones don't expire. They last forever unless an enemy finds them and destroys them or hacks them. So what this means is if you get a really good placement with a jammer or a field mic and you're able to just start racking up kills on people that are continually coming within the radius of that, you can get so much bonus score with that single use of that jammer or that field mic. And to maximize the effectiveness of this, you could run the Gearhead perk, which allows you to have 2 field upgrades. You can charge up 2 of them, and therefore you could place 2 jammers down or 2 field mics down, just to maximize this area where you're getting that bonus score for kills. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably wondering at this point, what if you stack them? So if I put 2 field mics side by side, like literally just touching each other, if an enemy is within the radius of both of those at the same time, do you get that bonus score for each one of the field mics? And the answer to that is unfortunately no. So you don't want to stack your field mics or jammers on top of each other. You want to try and spread them out a little bit so that you get more coverage on the map in order to maximize your score. So those 2 are excellent for earning bonus score throughout a match, and I highly recommend using them. Just make sure you get a really good placement with them so they actually last a long time and you're actually putting them in a decently high traffic area. But the other field upgrade I wanted to cover in this video that's quite important is the Assault Pack. And with the Assault Pack, this is something you throw down on the ground, it gives you bonus ammo, tops up your ammo, and you'll notice your ammo counter turns gold. With this, you get 90 rounds of this gold ammo, and this gold ammo isn't stopping power like in Modern Warfare, so it doesn't deal any extra damage or do anything special in that sense. It just gives you bonus score for every kill that you get with that gold ammo. And this bonus is 25 extra score. So the big upside to using an Assault Pack over a jammer or a field mic is you can be getting these kills anywhere on the map. You don't have to be within the radius of something. You can get them anywhere on the map and you get that 25 bonus score. Also, you get 15 bonus score for picking up your own Assault Pack, and for any one of your teammates that picks up your Assault Pack, it's another 15 bonus score. However, the downsides to this are pretty clear. First up, you only get 90 rounds per Assault Pack, so you will run out of that golden ammo eventually, and therefore it's not unlimited like a jammer or a field mic. And also, if you happen to die while using this golden ammo, it resets that. You don't respawn with that golden ammo that you still had left over. So the assault pack can be pretty good, but really it doesn't have as much potential as a jammer or a field mic. And this is why if you really are trying to maximize your score throughout a game, I definitely encourage you to use a jammer or a field mic. And finally, I just wanted to circle back to the perks because this is where the next perk comes in that can actually help you with your score throughout a match. This is the Spycraft perk. Now with Spycraft, it's great for hiding you from a bunch of things like field mics, jammers, counter UAVs, all of that kind of stuff. That's excellent. But the nice thing you can do with Spycraft, especially if you combine it with Engineer, is you can find enemies' field upgrades or equipment, and when you hack them, you get 100 bonus score instantly for that hack, which is nice. But more importantly, the nice thing about this is if you're hacking an enemy jammer or field mic, you now take control of that, it becomes yours, and now you can get all the benefit of getting kills within the radius of that jammer or field mic. And to top all of this off, normally you have a limit of having 2 jammers or field mics active at any given time. So if you're using Gearhead, for instance, and you get 2 field mics and place them down, the moment you get a 3rd field mic and try to place it down, it will destroy your first field mic that you place down, because you have a limit of 2 on the map. When you're using Spycraft though, there's no limit to this. If you already have 2 field mics down that you've placed and you hack an enemy's field mic, it doesn't destroy one of your field mics. So now you will have 3 active field mics on the map at any given time. So not only does Spycraft give you that boosted score for hacking equipment and field upgrades, you're also going to be getting all the benefits of owning that jammer or that field mic. And with that, that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. These are a bunch of things that you can do where individually it looks like they're just adding little tiny bits of score. But like I said at the beginning of the video, when you start combining a bunch of these things together, it really adds up throughout a match. And you could be getting an extra 1,000 to 2,000 score throughout a match, which is often all you need to reach that highest level score streak. Of course, though, the big thing to remember here is at the end of the day, keeping a streak going is the most important thing for getting higher end streaks. So all of these little techniques that I shared in today's video are great at giving you a bonus, but don't go out of your way to do them if it means you're going to end up dying and losing your streak. Keeping a streak going is still the most important thing you can do to earn score streaks in this game. And with that, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what is your favorite method of maximizing score throughout a match? And also, did you guys learn anything new in today's video? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.